Hey everyone! Have you ever dreamed about getting into video freelancing, but then you look at your laptop and think, there's no way? Well, what if I told you that you're in the right place? Let's get into how you can start making money today with the computer you already have.
So, does this sound familiar? You see all this amazing video work online and you know you could do it. But then you see the wallet-crushing price tags on high-end computers and software subscriptions, and it just feels like the door to that whole world is slammed shut. It's a really common frustration, but believe me, there is another way in. In fact, that exact machine you're using right now, it probably has everything you need to land your very first paid gig in the video industry. You see, it's not about raw processing power. It's about knowing a specific, super valuable role that creators everywhere are desperate to fill.
First, let's just tackle the elephant in the room, right? The money. The video editing world can seem crazy expensive to break into.
And look, for traditional, full-blown video editing, that perception isn't wrong. You often do need a beast of a machine that can handle all the heavy lifting, the rendering, the effects, plus that pricey monthly subscription to something like Premiere Pro. But what we're talking about today isn't traditional editing. We're talking about something way smarter. So what is this magic solution? Well, it's a role called a pre-editor. And with the absolute explosion of online video content happening right now, this job is more in demand than ever before. This is a total game changer for anyone who wants to get started without a huge upfront investment. Think of a pre-editor as the main editor's best friend. You are their secret weapon. You're the one who bravely wades through hours and hours of raw footage to find the absolute gold, getting everything prepped and organized so the final editor can just focus on the fun stuff, the creative storytelling and the final polish.
And here's the thing, none of these tasks require a supercomputer. You're just watching video, using your brain to mark the best parts, maybe assigning some colors, and cutting out all the boring stuff and mistakes. It's all about your good judgment and your ability to spot a good take, not about how powerful your graphics card is.
So here's the core idea, the real secret sauce. You are trading your focused time for an editor's more expensive time. By handing them a project that's already clean and organized, you are literally saving them hours of tedious work. And that makes your service incredibly valuable and definitely worth paying for.
Okay, you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but how do I actually do it on my slow laptop? Well, you do it with a special tool that was built for exactly this job. It's called Markerflow. Let's just put these side by side for a second. A traditional editor needs that beast of a machine for rendering. Markerflow, on the other hand, it'll run on just about any normal Windows laptop, because its main job isn't rendering, it's just marking and organizing. This basically drops that giant barrier to entry from a mountain down to a tiny little speed bump. So let's look at why this is so perfect for you. First, it's lightweight, so it won't make your computer sound like a jet engine taking off. It uses simple keyboard shortcuts so you can fly through footage super fast. And this is the most important part. It exports a professional XML file. That's a file that editors can just drag and drop right into their Premiere Pro project. Your work slots perfectly and seamlessly into their existing workflow. All right, so you know the role, you know the tool. Now let's walk through exactly how this turns into your first paid gig. Here is the exact step-by-step process. The whole process is really straightforward. The client just sends you the video files, maybe through Google Drive or something. You open them up in Markerflow, use the simple keyboard shortcuts to mark all the good stuff, save your project as you go, and then when you're done, you just export that final XML file. That's it. You've just completed a professional pre-editing job.
And hey, if you want to look like a total pro from day one, always deliver these 4 things. The project file is for their records. The XML file is the magic one they'll use. A little notes file explaining your color coding system. They will love you for this. And a quick preview video of the highlights is just the cherry on top. This level of organization is what gets you hired again and again.
All right, now for the part you've been waiting for, turning this skill into actual money. Let's talk about where you can find the clients who are ready to pay you for this service. The opportunities are honestly everywhere. You can set up a profile on sites like Upwork or Fiverr. You can join Facebook groups for wedding editors or YouTubers. Trust me, those people are always drowning in footage. You could even find a niche offering a super fast turnaround service for social media creators who need clips for their posts like yesterday. And check this out. Here is a pitch you can literally copy and paste. It's short. It says exactly what you do, it mentions that professional-sounding Premiere-ready XML, and it removes all the risk for the client by offering a free trial. You could start sending this out to people right now.
So here's the most crucial point to remember. Landing one job is great, but getting repeat business, that's how you build a real freelance career. So be reliable, be consistent, ask your clients for feedback, and most importantly, always, always deliver on time. Your speed and your reliability are your biggest selling points.
And that's really what this all boils down to. You don't need the most powerful computer in the world. What you need is the ability to watch, to listen, and to make a decision. The true value in video editing has always been about the creative choices. And as a pre-editor, that is your entire job. It's a skill you can start developing and, yes, start getting paid for right now.